Hello everybody, Katyvern here, and today I'm going to review the Hasbro Dungeons & Dragons Dicelings. This is the Black Dragon version. So, haven't really reviewed a Diceling before, and sorry about my area being a mess right now because my bed is currently broken. So for a few months it's going to be like a pigsty till I can get my bed fixed. So, yeah. But yeah, this is the Diceling. This is the Diceling's Black Dragon, and as you can tell, it is meant to look like a Dungeons & Dragons dice. There are, of course, numbers on it, if you can see it, like 13. Let's see what's roll. And we got 17, really good. So it's on that 20. But yeah, with these Dicelings, they can transform to like a miniature little monster. There was the, can't really name them all, not that big on D&D, but there are Red Dragon, Black Dragon, and the, they're the cats that have the, tentacles. I forgot their name. Displacer Beast, yeah. And the weird, eyeball. Which, that one I can't remember the name of at all, so. But yeah, this one I have the Black Dragon, which can transform into a dragon. Let's see how this works. But yeah, the sculpt of the dice mode is actually really good. I'd say it's really good, and here's a little symbol that it has on the dice. Just like so. Open up the wings. Kind of have a little screwy. But look at that nice metallic green under there, though. Very, very nice. You unroll the tail. Pretty. Get the legs out. It's very curled up in there. And then you get its weird, awkward head. I'm not gonna lie, the head's probably my least favorite part about this Diceling, but a friend gave it to me because we all play D&D and we had our own Dicelings. It's a really, really cool idea. It reminds me of a Bakugan, to be honest. So yeah, I give the whole concept and the sculpt behind this, I'm not going to rate much other than the sculpt of the dice mode because, well, obviously it's meant to look like a D&D dice, and I think it does a really good job, although the numbers could have been painted on there, though. That's the unfortunate thing. I feel like the paint should have shown up a little bit better. And you kind of, well, the transformation isn't complete yet. I still gotta pull this over for the tail, like so. And that way I can have a awkward position, but it's still gonna be a position nonetheless. With a dragon. Roll the hands, put them backwards. And boom, the transformation is complete. I will admit it is a little ugly, but it's still a very good representation of the Black Dragon. Possibly a Black Dragon that showed up in the movie. I have not seen the movie, admittingly, but yeah, let's get to reviewing. Obviously, the paint is going to have some wear and tear on the horns because, obviously, there's some black tips, which was made with a black plastic. Whew. That's a lot. Paint on the tail is pretty good. I could say that. The sculpt on the dragon body, really nicely done. I will admit, that is very nicely detailed for being a little tiny little figure. So I could give it an 8 out of 10 because, well, it's a very well detailed little dragon despite it being a dice. Basically being a D&D dice. And the paint could definitely be some desired. I would probably give the paint a little bit of a 6 out of 10, but I will admit the metallic part is probably my favorite given the fact that it's very metallic and the wing details are nicely done. Whew. But yeah, the metallic paint is very well done. The paint on the claws is actually pretty well neat. This is the paint on the face is just very awkward because the right here is made with a plastic. Well, not plastic, rubber. The material that is very bendy and malleable, but at the same time kind of causes the paint to fall off a little bit more so. And also, I'm not going to lie, the sculpt on the Black Dragon's face, while meant to be skeletal, it makes it look really derpy. Hey good, you wanna go skiing? You wanna go skiing? But yeah, overall the sculpt isn't so bad except for the face. I'd give it an 8. The paint could also be an 8. One other thing I could say about it, I mean, the transformation process is also pretty easy. It's very much a 10 out of 10 because you can simply transform it back like so. Just whoop. Yep. Yeah, this wasn't really going to be a very quick, well, it's going to be a very rather quicker review, but I never reviewed much of a Diceling before. I do have another Diceling I could probably do a better job at. There we go. It's a little hard to transform it back to its dice mode, but since the pegs are still kind of finicky, and whoop, get the tail back in there. Oop. Get that other leg back in there. Like so. This may require me to pause the video because admittedly this is I did not realize the transformation back to its dice mode was low-key difficult. I have not transformed this thing in a good while, and this video was very much more delayed than I initially planned, but and also considering the fact that I've been slowly kind of losing interest in figure reviews, unfortunately, because it's just becoming less and less of an interest, and just I kind of want to do my own thing and stuff. But oh, there we go. You gotta kind of cram the legs in there, and it's not that easy, and the pegs are also very finicky, but it's still not a bad dice to have in your collection. I'd give it like a maybe like a yeah, it's like a 26 out of 30. Not bad, but I'm not really expecting too much. This is a little bit of like a cheap Diceling figure, so. And a transformation, and since transformation has been done before by Hasbro, Transformers, so this was kind of an easy. This should be kind of an easy process. I might not be able to finish the transformation. Hold on a minute. Well, this is the best I can kind of pull. So, yeah, this has been the review on the Hasbro Dicelings. This may not be the best review because, well, not really that big on D&D, but at the same time, I do play D&D. So, yeah. Roll for initiative, and it's a 13, unfortunately. Bleh.